All right, how y'all doing today? Like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $ Winston Spivey. So it's a very interesting story here about the squeaky clean police officer out there in Little Rock, Arkansas Police Department. I understand he was a military police officer as well. Got caught up for beating his wife, okay? Something about it was recorded, or it was diagnosed by a medical professional that he punched her in the chest or whatever, okay? And this guy then got arrested, got out on $350 bond, and charged with third-degree domestic violence and things of that nature, okay? And I was looking at the backstory, what led to that domestic violence, and just by the way that there was some type of altercation that came out. It wasn't a DV act or whatever, but about a complaint about him seeing another woman and that kind of thing or whatever, and it might have been something that escalated, but not to the domestic violence incident here. But it happened last year. Now this guy, that I guess he's got a large social media platform, and he goes around black communities, okay, according to reports, I don't know, helping children, black children and that kind of thing, older people and that kind of thing, whatever. Now this is a white guy, okay, but it seems like, and his wife is black, okay. Now he did have a daughter by a white woman, and she died in her 20s for DURG, overdose or abuse or something of that nature. Okay, the rest in peace to that young lady. But yeah, that he was, I don't know, there's conflicting reports about how long they've been married, because that they claimed they was married for 13 years, but they weren't married, and actually they was only married for about a year. So they must have been common law married or cohabiting, okay? But yeah, this lady, Rosalind, that she was on some site on Facebook, is telling people that that she's married to a man, and she was looking for friends and that kind of thing or whatever, okay? So I don't know, in between this lady being on this dating site, this melanated dating site on Facebook, that is, and then going in the communities, maybe this guy is getting women, or the wife or whatever is getting women, to recruit, things like that, okay, because she is, bisexual. I don't know what it is, but it could be a thing where he might have liked one of the girls that he brought in or whatever, and then she said, accuse him for cheating. Well, how are you going to be able to do that if allegedly she's bringing, women over there, and, they could be all doing stuff or whatever, okay? But that's what she's saying now, okay? Now he done got caught up in that kind of thing, maybe she's trying to pull out that card, being that, like I say, now he's done got in trouble, and he had to retire, or he announced his retirement from the police force out there in North Little Rock, okay? And I'm pretty sure this is not their first rodeo. I just told you about an incident that they had like last year, okay? It probably is something that surfaced after all this time. Couple of things, okay, that people were criticizing him, saying that, he should have got himself a white woman or whatever. But even if you do, he did get a white woman or a Becky or whatever, still, that just is not valid to put your hands on any woman, okay? I know that in relationships and marriages, people have their ups and downs, but somebody got to walk away. As men, we are the stronger vessel, so probably it needs to be us. You can't be able to hit her. And I can guarantee you, all right, I don't care if my wife was black or white. She could look like a zebra. but I hear somebody, I'm definitely going to jail. Okay? Me, somebody that definitely looks like me. All right? But, like there's been a lot of skepticism about these doggone so-called good guys or whatever, these influencers that claim that they do good work, but a lot of them have ulterior motives. Many politicians and that kind of thing, preachers, they have, that claim that they are all about the people, and they, like they are doing this and doing that, and they're about God and all this other stuff. They do, many of them, 90%, they do have ulterior motives, and so is the police. Many of them, not all, but many of them. Okay. Now, I can tell you some stories myself. This is on Willie D's channel, and there's another one. I'm going to put it in the description box that I got this information from. But that he was a military police officer, and I know for a fact that a couple of bases, I know Colorado and Korea, the military police was one of and led the way, their battalion, that is, or their brigade, in domestic violence. Many of them had DUIs and that kind of thing. Okay, I remember Willie D making a statement, okay, to go on record as to say that a lot of those police officers in Houston have documented issues with domestic violence and that kind of thing. Okay, so but I think that it was a thing where, I don't know, like they may have been swingers, or I don't know, like been supplying women, and that type of stuff does cause confusion. Okay, and it might have been a thing where maybe, I don't know, sometimes, once again, I said this about Diddy and Cassie, he invited escorts or whatever, and one of them may have done a good enough job to where Cassie started liking him, and then Diddy ended up getting jealous and then beats her up after he told her to go get escorts. Very similar situation here. Okay, where you never know, where she could have got him a woman, he might have liked her more or whatever, and next thing you know, they're going to end up getting into it. All right, when allegedly she may have got the woman in the first place. But it does cause a lot of confusion there, okay, with the swinging and that kind of thing. Okay, it's a very dangerous situation. All right, it's something to think about. It really, really is, because you just don't know, particularly, like I'm saying though, ladies and men, but you just don't know what goes through another person's mind or whatever when they could be what they call cucked or whatever, watching their partner or whatever get dug out, that kind of thing. All right, so I don't know, a switch could turn on, next thing you know, somebody could snap, and then next thing you know, somebody could be unalive potentially. So let that be something here to look at. But yeah, this guy he's squeaky clean content creator and police officer for 27 years. All right, I didn't even see his page anymore. Okay, on YouTube. Okay, but look where it cost him. It cost him his career. So let me know what you think, y'all. All right, like, share, subscribe. Cash App $Winston Spivey.